Ahava and blessings. Welcome to this Magdalene guidance. I am going to start by singing the Magnificat in Aramaic so we can go into the guidance for this week, into the message that I would like to deliver to all of you. So just close your eyes and I want you to receive these powerful words in the Magnificat prayer that was recited by Mother Mary when she went to see her cousin Elizabeth, who was pregnant through the Immaculate Conception with John the Baptist, and Mother Mary was pregnant with Yeshua through the Immaculate Conception. And there's a very powerful coding of liberation. So just close your eyes. Such a powerful and beautiful prayer, so much light language. So the message that I have received today to share with all of you is something that we pretty much all know and we pretty much can connect with. And it has to do with the dark nights of the soul, and it has to do with awakening. A lot of times we think that we awaken after a dark night of the soul, but actually the dark night of the soul is the awakening. It's when the soul just feels so prepared to go to the next level of our journey in this incarnation, but we're not listening. We're not really feeling the needs of the soul. So the soul takes us into this dark night. The soul takes us into this emptiness, this space of suffering and of resurrection. And, you know, a long time ago, a guru told me pain is part of life, but suffering is a choice. And I never really agreed with that because, you know, when we look at the images of Mother Mary in the Black Madonna of the crying and the tears, and she's holding Yeshua on the cross, the suffering is part of resurrection, of resurrecting, right? One thing is to always suffer, that is a choice, but that suffering, that pain, that dark night, becoming aware of certain things that we don't like of ourselves or that we need healing from. All of this is the awakening. This is the serpent energy. This is the dragon energy pushing our ego so that we can go on to the next level of our awakening. So the message that Mary Magdalene wants me to give to you for this week, and that all of us can really connect with this message. I do like to do these guidances weekly. Sometimes I can't. I just have, right now, I just finished facilitating a retreat in Avalon in Glastonbury, so it was very difficult for me to give these messages, but I do like to deliver them weekly, and I do try my best. So this message for this week, or for these 2 weeks, or this month, or for the time that you need it, is to know that part of not feeling good, part of knowing that we can feel good, but in the moment we're not feeling good, is part of the experience of evolution. And this is one of the great teachings of Mary Magdalene. When we start to embody her, when we start to feel her, that the discomfort that we may feel in our bodies, the discomfort that we may feel in our lives, has to do with us listening to the needs of our soul. We need to listen to the voice of our soul and understand. Even sometimes when we get sick, we know that we need to stop. We need to listen to the body. The body is telling us that there's something wrong, right? And so the awakening process has already happened. It's not after the sickness or after the suffering or after the dark night. It's actually when it happens. So let's take our experiences that we're of ourselves and our lives and what we are feeling right now. And if there's something that is not comfortable in our lives, there's some type of discomfort, whether it be we feel separation or we feel that we don't belong where we're living. Maybe we want to move, or maybe we want something different in our lives, or we're at a discomfort with ourselves, or maybe a shadow part of ourselves. Let's take that and understand where the medicine is. Understand that the soul is trying to give us a message, and this is why we may be feeling the discomfort. If we don't feel the discomfort, we won't become aware, because the ego just stays in a state of comfort, the comfort zone, and in a state of unawareness, right? But then the soul is stronger than the ego. The soul always knows more, and the soul will come in to our egoic experience and just shatter it with the dark night, with the pain, with the suffering, with the discomfort. So let's take that discomfort, that pain, that dark night, those odd feelings that we don't want to be with, because we tend to think that spirituality has to do with the light and always being with the light. Let's just take those experiences and those feelings and emotions that we may be feeling for the next few days or weeks or months, and understand what the message is. Understand what our soul is trying to tell us. What is the longing of our soul, so that we can go on to the next part of our journey in this incarnation. So I hope that you enjoyed this message. I hope that it fills your heart with what you're needing in this moment, or it helps you in some way to understand that it's okay to feel this discomfort, and it's okay to feel uncomfortable and maybe not at ease with the life that we're experiencing in the present moment, or the emotions, or just experiences. Have a beautiful day. Wishing you so much love. Ahava.